Lil Durk allegedly sending shooters to take out Quando Rondo, and now the whole crew is facing life in prison. The feds said that Durk's homie OTF Dede was involved, but most people have no idea how crazy his story really is. From beating a murder case to getting kidnapped by the ops, today we're breaking the whole thing down. OTF Dede came up around the same area as Lil Durk and reps a crew called Tay-Town. Durk is from Lamron, but according to Lil Reese, Tay-Town and Lamron are basically the same thing.
I always associated him with Lamron type shit.
Yes, he Lamron.
It's like
he was born in Lamron, though, like
he
born
Lamron. Like you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The man Lamron, Tay-Town.
And Tay-Town is a part of Lamron, right?
Yeah.
Tay-Town was named after Durk's homie Taysky, who got killed back in 2011. And Taysky was allegedly repping Lamron before he died. Dede and Lil Durk were always tight, but while Durk was trying to make it in the rap game, Dede was neck deep in the trenches and allegedly clapped back and caught a body after Taysky got killed. According to rumors, Taysky got killed by some dudes in the GD set called Shields. Tay-Town and Lamron had serious beef with Shields back then, and a dude from Shields named Nino killed another Lamron affiliate named Wheezy in 2014. There are a lot of bodies that were allegedly getting dropped between Shields and Lamron, but most of them were never confirmed, and some of the dudes who allegedly died in the Shields and Lamron beef were actually taken out by different sets. But in 2014, OTF Dede allegedly slid on Shields with 2 other BDs and killed a dude from the set named Travis. Dede got booked on a murder case and had to sit down for a few years, and that's when he got into it with Lil Sean from PBG. Some PBG dudes were allegedly cool with some BDs in O-Block and other hoods, but PBG was also cool with some of their ops. They weren't really beefing, but something went down with Lil Sean and OTF Dede that sparked the fight behind bars. Lil Sean was tight with a rapper from PBG named Young Pappy. Young Pappy was one of the hottest up-and-coming drill rappers in Chicago at the time, and everyone thought he was going to be the next to blow up. He was known for his 2 Cups mixtapes and tracks like Killer that racked up over 50 million views. Pappy was one of the most disrespectful dudes in the city, and on the track Shot Rack, he rapped, "Be this way till they put me to rest, nigga. Either that, or till I'm under arrest, nigga. Put that gun to your mouth like it's crest, nigga. Show up to your address, that's how I address niggas." And Pappy wasn't just dissing in the booth. He really showed up to an op's crib and knocked on their front door. Eventually it all caught up to him, because before Young Pappy had a chance to blow up and make it out of Chicago, he was tragically shot and killed. Pappy was walking down the 4800 block of North Kenmore Ave when 1 or 2 shooters snuck up behind him and shot Young Pappy right in the back. Pappy ended up getting killed, and that's when Lil Sean allegedly started crashing out. Rumors said that he killed a dude named Von LaFleur while he was working at a car wash, and some people think he pulled the trigger on 2 dudes from Loke City named AJ and V12. Lil Sean only got booked for 1 murder, but he was also listed in a police report after AJ from Loke City got killed. OTF Dede and Lil Sean were both allegedly putting major pressure on their ops, and then they got into a fight when they ran into each other inside the Cook County Jail. We don't know what sparked it, but Dede and Lil Sean made it clear to the cops that they weren't going to talk about the situation. Dede held it down while he was locked up and got out on bond in 2019. But what happened next is one of the craziest situations that ever went down in Chicago. Lil Durk put up $90K for OTF Dede to come home on bond, but his homies weren't the only ones waiting for him to get out of jail. Right after Dede got out, the ops set him up and put him through something brutal. The ops held guns to Dede's head, cut off his dreads, and then made him eat out a woman who was on her period while they recorded the whole thing and laughed at him. According to rumors, Dede got set up by the girl, and that's how the ops caught him lacking. Dede was allegedly one of the most feared dudes in Tay-Town, and he even got the nickname The Threat because he was allegedly putting so much pressure on the ops. So when the video of him getting tortured like that went viral, it shocked the whole city. There are a lot of different stories about what happened after Dede got kidnapped, but none of them have been confirmed. Some people think the woman who set him up got killed after it went down, but it's not clear if Dede ever got back at the dudes who kidnapped him. Dede's ops have been clowning him over the situation ever since it happened though. Mimo 600 also took shots at Dede when they started beefing. Mimo signed the OTF back in the day, but Lil Durk's brother D-Thang is the one who brought him to the label, and rumors say that Durk was never really tight with Mimo. There was some internal drama with Mimo and OTF, and rumors are going around that Durk wanted to kick him off the label. Mimo was also trying to get a deal with Empire Records, and he said that somebody in OTF was trying to blackball him and stop his industry deals. Having label beef is one thing, but Mimo took the disrespect to another level with Dede and clowned him for the situation where he got kidnapped. So Dede clapped back and said he was going to put hands on Mimo when he caught him. There were a lot of rumors about who got the drop on Dede, but Mimo claims it was a dude named O-Dog. Mimo was talking to Dede's homie Ken and some other dudes from Tay-Town and said that they were ducking O-Dog. Mimo clowned all of them for not sliding for Dede.
Y'all ducking Loke Dog.
Hold on, go still.
Who is O-Dog? We don't know.
Buddy who raped Dede, stop acting stupid on LA. How you don't even know the nigga name? Y'all ain't even worried about the nigga. That's what y'all fucked up, gang. On Steve, y'all don't even know the nigga name. No, y'all ain't even looking for the nigga, gang.
And then Dede clapped back and clowned Mimo for getting his chain snatched. Mimo and Dede have been sending shots at each other for a while, but Mimo's still rocking with Lil Durk. After Durk got booked by the feds, Mimo dropped the track Free Smirk and rapped, "No bragging rights, free smirk. Ain't thinking twice, shoot first. It's either jail or the dirt. Got murder on my mind, you gonna get murked." A dude from O Block named Big Mike also talks about Dede getting his dreads cut off. Big Mike was tight with Dede and used to get in fights with him while they were both locked up.
Yeah, Dede, that was my homie, man. Me and Dede, we was locked up together. We done been in fights together. Dede to watch me beat ass. I done watch Dede beat.
And said he never would have let the ops treat him like they did OTF Dede. He said Dede should have known the ops weren't gonna kill him because they were recording the whole thing.
Like you ain't finna do me like that. I ain't going. It ain't happening. Y'all gonna have to kill me. And he should have known that they weren't gonna kill him because they record everything.
A lot of people were clowning Dede after he got his dreads cut off, but that doesn't mean he wasn't dangerous. Most of the stories about him haven't been confirmed, but Dede was allegedly putting in a ton of work. Back in 2020, Dede from Tay-Town punched FBG Cash in Lenox Mall, and then Dede and some other affiliates ran Cash out of the spot. Then in 2022, FBG Cash was shot and killed a few months after he dissed King Von and took a picture in front of his mural. Nobody was ever booked for killing Cash, but rumors say that Dede was involved with the hit. Lil Durk dissed Cash on the track Threats to Everybody and rapped, "Think I'm playing? Then come and see. You gonna end up by that tree." And on the same track, Durk shouted out OTF Dede and Jam and said, "He don't believe in demons till Lil Bro hop out that demon door. We put belt to ass and shoot him fast. Shoot till your fingers sore. I got Jam and Dede the same gun, like, what we need this for?" Some people think Dede was Lil Durk's top shooter because Durk was always shouting him out on tracks like X's when he rapped, "You just call Dede a rapper, he a killer." And on the track Backdoor, Durk said, "That's a bet, I'm the voice. That mean Dede, he the threat. Don't get stretched, cause phone them tweaking off the X." Dede ended up beating his murder case that he caught in 2014, but he allegedly never stopped putting pressure on the ops, and now he's facing a life sentence for helping Lil Durk take out one of his biggest ops. Dede, OTF Vonnie, OTF Boogie, and two other dudes named Flocka and Brown Eyes have all been charged with killing Lil Pop while they were trying to take out Quando Rondo. According to the paperwork, Vonnie and Durk were in Miami when they found out that Quando Rondo was in LA. Vonnie and Durk flew to LA on a private jet, while Dede and the other guys flew out from Chicago. Vonnie is allegedly the one who got the guns, whips, and a hotel for the shooters to stay at. But what's crazy about the situation is that Vonnie allegedly used an OTF credit card to pay for everything. Durk allegedly told Vonnie, "Don't book no flights under no names involved with me." But unfortunately for Lil Durk, his shooters didn't really move smart and left a whole trail of evidence for the cops to pick up on. The 5 other members of OTF got picked up first for the murder. A day later, Durk was arrested at the airport in Miami after the FBI was tipped off that he booked 3 international flights, first to Dubai and Switzerland, then Italy. Durk was arrested for conspiracy to commit murder for hire, and while he was locked up, he got hit with 2 more felony charges. In the new indictment, the prosecutors even claimed that Durk bragged about the hit in the song. On the track Wonderful Wayne and Jackie Boy, Durk rapped, "Told me they got an Addy, got location, green light. Look on the news and see your son. You screaming no, no." And what makes the situation even worse is that someone in the crew is allegedly snitching on everyone. According to rumors, OTF Jam flipped on Durk after he picked up a gun charge, and he's the reason that everyone else is going down. Jam spent 12 years behind bars on an attempted murder case, but it looked like Durk was taking care of him when he finally came home. Then in 2023, Jam went back to jail on a gun charge, and that's when he allegedly flipped. Then in November 2024, rumors started flying that OTF Jam had been shot and killed. Someone posted a video of an ambulance at a crime scene where a dude kept screaming no. The video also showed a car that had bullet holes all over it, and people were saying that Jam got killed in a drive-by. It turns out the story was all capped though, and the video was actually from the murder of a New York drill rapper named CJ Rilla. Rilla was trying to make it in the rap game, but before he popped off, someone killed him in October 2024, and the crime scene footage was all over social media. So OTF Jam didn't get caught up in the shooting, but some people think he's got a huge target on his back now, even though there's no concrete evidence that he flipped on Durk. It's wild because Jam and Durk have been tight forever, but now a lot of people think Jam has taken OTF down completely. Most of the dudes on the Lil Pop hit were OTF affiliates, but they also brought in Flocka and Brown Eyes. It's not clear why they put those two on the hit, but rumors say it's because Quando and Lil Pop might have recognized the OTF guys. Before all of the beef kicked off between King Von and NBA Youngboy, Quando Rondo was cool with Durk and Von. Quando used to hang out with a bunch of OTF and O-Block dudes when he was in Chicago, so there's a good chance that he would have recognized Dede and other OTF affiliates. And right after they tried to take out Quando Rondo and kill Lil Pop instead, Durk dropped the track Threats to Everybody and rapped, "Ain't no sneaky war. Money make them killers pop outside, who you ain't seen before." Now Durk and the rest of the crew are in federal custody, and it's looking worse and worse for him every day. On November 8th, the news broke that Lil Durk got hit with 2 new felonies for use of interstate facilities to commit murder for hire, and 1 count of using, carrying, and discharging firearms and a machine gun. Some people also think Dede might be working with the feds against Lil Durk, but Big Mike said that Dede and Durk are like brothers and that Dede would never flip on him.
That's his brother. They like brothers. You know what I'm saying? That's his mans. Like, they homies for real. Like, ain't no. I never suspect no backdoor action from Dede when it comes to Durk. He love him too much, bro.
But what a lot of people didn't know is that Dede allegedly already had a case he was fighting before the Lil Pop murder indictment came down. In November 2024, news broke that Dede was allegedly named in another indictment that was for armed robbery. It hasn't been confirmed yet that Dede actually has new charges, but some people think Dede kept it a secret because he flipped on Durk to beat it. At this point, there's a bunch of rumors flying around, and nobody on the outside really knows what's going down though. Durk is one of the biggest rappers in the world, so any rumors about the situation are going to go viral, even if they don't have evidence behind them. But what we do know is the facts in the story are already crazy, and it's only going to get crazier when the real info comes out, so stay tapped in for updates.